Our first stop is Spaceship Earth. We're in the time machine. Spaceship Earth was basically a time capsule ride, so it brought you through all the different centuries. Like this was the Renaissance age, then there would be like the cinema age when they just started making movies. But the cool part about the ride is at the end, they show you basically like your future. So we just finished Spaceship Earth. It was actually a really cool ride. At the end of it, they have these 3D games that test your like reaction time, and they had these little motion boards. I needed to go to the bathroom, so we couldn't play around with it, so we might go back. But it's that ride was pretty cool because in the beginning of the ride, they take your picture, and then at the end of the ride, they take your face on the picture, and then they kind of make like a little video of your future. It was actually pretty innovative. I took a video of Lawrence and I's future, so I'll insert it in the vlog.
Your doctor who lets you know what your body needs to keep you going strong. Things are A-okay. And now you're ready to start your healthy day. Since you need motivation to exercise, and who doesn't, a robot coach will be at your side to make sure you get the ultimate workout. And Focus will even relay your health info to a smart menu, which guides you to healthy food choices customized to your taste. You'll live a longer and healthier life, enjoying the outdoor adventures that you love. So take a leap into your future. It's too good to miss. The end. Or should I say the beginning of your future.
Our second ride is the test track. We're trying to hit up all the rides before we actually head to the World Showcase. But I heard this was a pretty fast ride. Alright, so we're at the design station right now. And Lawrence is creating a car. So apparently you can create the shape of your vehicle. That's what Lawrence made. Hun, why did you make it like that? It's just more seamless?
Yeah.
So it's really cool because depending on where you put this, you can look at your efficiency versus your power. So high power, low efficiency.
Okay.
No, you can change it. Are we doing gas?
Sure.
Hey, why not supercharged? How do you want the face?
The color.
Looks flat.
Huh?
Looks flat. Okay. Lawrence chose the blue silver. Now we're picking tires. Wow, you can like really customize this car. This is our final vehicle. Guys, it was so funny because Lawrence finished making his car, and then we compared it to everyone else's car. Everyone else had all these like souped up, like highly customized cars, and ours was like super plain. Okay guys, this is our custom vehicle and we're boarding in. This is cool guys, you can even make your own commercial for the car. Okay, this is our commercial guys. We chose this country guy to be the star of the commercial. And what else did what terrain did we choose?
Mountain road.
We chose the mountain road terrain to display power.
Now listen, y'all wanna talk about power? This man has got more power than an electrified fence. Except you can ride this power without but in the next day. Talking about power, a Chevrolet. Had a rub.
That was really cute. That was really cute. Guys, I think that ride was so much fun. Lawrence and I placed #1 for our car unit, but we placed basically second and third in everything else. We only placed #1 in like the power unit. But I think for efficiency, all that, I think we placed like 2 or 3. I thought it was a really fun ride though. Oh, Lawrence is driving his test track on this, it's kind of like a video game screen. He's not doing very well. There's Lawrence. He's the blue car. He's on the red now. It actually looks, does it look harder than it plays harder than it looks?
I just finished with Test Track. We're gonna go to Mission Space now. That ride was actually really fun. I think that's how most rides should be. Okay guys, so this is Mission Space. Alright, so we're in the foyer just before we enter the ride. We just finished Mission Space. There's actually two routes. You could take the green route, which is like the less turbulent, and then the orange route, which is more turbulent. And I got kind of nauseous and claustrophobic after the green version. So we have a fast pass for the orange version, so I'm just gonna power through it. But I think the claustrophobia was worse because it's such an enclosed, like tight simulation. Inside here is actually like a boat cruise. So Lawrence and I are in the plaza right now in Mexico. It's decorated, it's like so this place is kind of like a marketplace. We're in line for the Grand Fiesta tour. This reminds me of Pirates because we're in the ride, and this is kind of like Blue Bayou, the restaurant that they have. This is like I think it's a volcano, an impression of a temple. This is such a pretty restaurant. And the good thing about it is it's not super busy.
So this ride definitely had an It's a Small World feel, but they incorporated some video to it, so kind of like a twist. But this was actually the only ride in all of Epcot in the World Showcase. So Mexico was the only one with an actual ride. The rest of like the different countries were just basically food and drink.
The boat cruise was really cute. It basically reminds me, that boat cruise reminds me a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean because they had like a Blue Bayou type restaurant inside there. We just exited Mexico and we are now in Norway. So Norway has a section where they basically have the inspiration for Frozen. So Elsa was inspired by this type of like Norwegian dress. We're gonna check this bakery for some Norwegian treats. This is so adorable. It's like Viking moose. Oh, those berry cream puffs look so... What is this thing? Ruffle taffy? So we heard the berry cream puff and the school bread were pretty good here, so we're gonna try it. The troll horn is good too, but it's a little crispier. But I think we're gonna get the school bread. It's basically just a soft bread, and inside is a coconut cream and vanilla filling. This is the school bread. The filling is really good. It's soft cream. The bread is kind of hard, but I think it's been sitting there for a little bit. But it's still a really good snack. I think we're gonna go back and go for the other pastries once we have a little bit of lunch. Lauren seems to be enjoying the school bread. Now we're making our way to China. This scene reminds me of Asia so much, like the lotus flowers. We went inside this shop and they had Chinese face reading. What do you guys think? Ooh, my bonsai trees. This is one of the markets. Sell a lot of lanterns and fans. Basically, all the stuff you can get at the Asian store. Oh, chocolate rolls. This wouldn't be China if they didn't sell anything panda related. It had cute cartoons. That's the front. 360. We're inside one of the China exhibits, and look, they recreated the Tomb Warriors. Apparently it's supposed to protect the emperor from beyond his grave. Okay, this is Joy Tea, which is a cafe in China. So we'll see if they have milk tea. This is their tea menu, and I think Lawrence and I are going to try this Kanto Lupi. Looks interesting. We also wanted to try the caramel ginger ice cream, and you can get a combination actually. Little pastry card thing remind you of like something you'd see at a bakery. We're ordering that, the Kanto Lupi. Apparently it's sweet. This stuff is really dangerous. You can't even tell that there's alcohol in there. We're making our way to Germany now. We're still eating the sweet cantaloupe. You can actually not even taste the vodkas in there. So I don't think it's even that strong. Ooh, this intrigued me. Handcrafted caramel treats powered by Werther's. I love how Germany is decorated. This is where we're going for the caramel treats. Lawrence and I are trying to eat one snack or drink from each country. So I think we're gonna try the Currywurst here. We heard it was pretty good. So we're gonna go to this place called Somerville for the Currywurst. So this is the indoor seating, and then over there is actually a restaurant for a buffet. Ended up getting a Currywurst with paprika chips. The paprika chips are actually really good. We haven't tasted the curry brats yet. We're trying to find a shady spot to sit down. So they actually put curry sauce over the brats. I thought they cooked like the brats with like they had curry spicing in the brats. The brats were okay, but the chips were actually really good. Hey guys, I have the most embarrassing story. So Lawrence and I are in America right now, but we were both so tired that we went to see, what was the show called? We went to see like the American Dream Show or American History Show here, and both of us passed out during like the 45 minutes of the show. So we might check that out later just to like see what we missed. So this is the layout of America. I think that's supposed to be the Liberty Bell up there. I think out of all the lands, this is the most plain. Is it? It's not the Liberty Bell? Well, what is the replica of that then? Just a random bell? What do you guys think? There's a bell on top of this house, and the only thing that comes to mind is the Liberty Bell, but Lauren says it's too small. Oh, this is the American Adventure that we fell asleep on. The cuisine here is standard fare stuff. There were pretzels over there, there were funnel cakes. I think they sell burgers here and American beers. I feel out of all the countries, the America one just seems so plain and colonial. So Lawrence pointed out that he thinks that America is actually well portrayed because they talked about the history and it's supposed to be colonial. So we actually, does that mean you like it? So I guess it just means it fits with your needs. We're headed over to Italy. We want to watch the Warriors and Rockets game tonight. So we're probably going to head home and then go to the pool and watch the game. So this is Italy. They have specialty shops here that sell perfumes, and then they also sell like soccer stuff. I think each of the lands has their own like high-end restaurant and more of like a snack shop. This is the Fountain of Poseidon.
Oh, is that right?
Of course they serve pizza here, gelatos, wines. This is our last stop of the day, so Lawrence and I might get a dessert or we might get pizza. We're gonna check the little snack corner to see what they have.